All right, hello and welcome. It's time for league number 3 today with Temur Scapeshift. I've been very impressed with this deck. So made a couple of changes from the previous list. I liked from the first list. I liked having access to the full 4 search for tomorrow. So we're gonna be playing those instead of the 2 Grazers, and I also liked having access to the. I wanted to try what like basically Ren was very good whenever I drew it, right? So I kind of want to add a third copy to see what's up, and I am adding this copy over the Cavern of Souls. Since when we played the first list without Cavern of Souls, it actually felt pretty good. So I think I'm actually interested in maybe cycling this Triumph here. And we're slamming this right here on turn 2. Nothing I'm really scared of coming from my opponent's side. And if this resolves and they don't have the force, then it's very likely that I will just run away with the game. They might have like a couple of spell pierces or something, but okay, they don't. Sick. Enable Salami. I'm probably not gonna enable that one, Magus. Probably not gonna enable that one. Do we care about this? Because we can remand it. In fact, we can growth spiral into remand it. I think I like that. This forces them, if they want to answer, they kind of have to do it on their own turn. And even if they force this or whatever, they are ramping us towards Scapeshift, so that's great. The fairy, oof, that's brutal. I was not expecting them to be playing white. That's gross. Punished. Yeah, super hard punished there. Super hard punished. Their companion is white. Yeah, my companion is also white. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Opponent. That's interesting. Okay, so they're playing Niv. So we should not play around. It's just Yori on Niv. Well, that's pretty good. They're also named blue here, so they can't do anything in step. Okay. So we're gonna do return permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Sick. We draw another cryptic, sweet. Plus on foothills. So now they kind of have to kill our Ren, because otherwise we just ult and they lose. They could have Kaya's Guile, I guess. Oh, okay, that's another thing that they could have. But I'm definitely holding up this remand for that Teferi, because there's... Like, if we're remanded, that's just GG's. When I play a no value Yorion deck, you mean something similar like to what Spike has been playing? El Adam Risco? What the hell? He was playing Soul Herder, basically. Alright, so our opponent's actually playing something pretty spicy over there. Some interesting spice. Udo, Stonehorn Dignitary. Okay, so our opponent is doing exactly what you were talking about, Magus. They're playing like a value. They're playing like a value version. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Valakut. 1, 2, 3, 1. The lag is real, man. The lag is real. Remember when Field of Day was in Standard? Those were interesting times. I don't remember because I don't play Standard, so I was lucky there. I was ahead of the meta by not playing the format. Okay, so they seem to be on some kind of value style deck. Cutting the romance on the draw. Ren seems pretty good. Probably don't want Pierces. I use Standard mainly, yeah, same here. Surgery Tomorrow is actually pretty bad against Medley Mage and Teferi, so I think we can cut those. Let's do something like this. Yeah, our opponent's on a spicy little number, probably like a brew of themselves. Rip SEGMB, yeah, for real, right? We hardly knew ya. Gonna see turn to meddling mage, okay. Have multiple ways of answering this. Scapeshift. That's not a good name, I don't think. It's just way too long until we finally find we find ourselves in a spot where Scapeshift actually matters. So I don't think that your first meddling mage needs to name Scapeshift because it's just not disruptive. Whenever I feel like it, I'm just gonna kill it, right? And please play an Ashley or something that I can pierce. Moving pull here. Counter target spell, blue, red. Veil. So we don't need that just yet. Get an island. Should have named Delver. Oh, that one was so priceless. That one was just so great. Land, please. Damn it. Footsies. It's pretty good for us. This is starting to get annoying, so I'm just gonna clean it right now. What does that do? So we can replay Udo here. No, I think I'm just gonna end step growth spiral, I think. Or we can cryptic if we need to. Mana base is perfect, lol. Yeah. Mana base looking very strong. Nice. Okay. So now we can put the veil on top. One, two, three, four. I guess we could just do 1, 2, 3. Just play a second Udo. So we have cryptic back up here. Next turn we're gonna put the Euro in play. With Veil backup. So even if they have an Ashiok, we don't care. The opponent seems to not be drawing very well over there. Green, green, blue, blue. All right, that's pretty good. Claim the first one an opponent's world and Yorion it. You cannot actually do that, which is funny. Yorion cannot blink cards that you don't own. A number of, not like you own and control. So if you don't own it, you can't actually blink it, which is pretty funny, right? What is this? The fairy? Nope. I say nope. They might have their own dispute though. They don't. Confirmed, they do not. Okay, so we're gonna put dispute on top. Yes. And this is just a Yorion turn, right? Oh, this is just a lethal turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just draw into dispute and just kill them. 1, 2, 3. Draw into dispute. And kill them. Green, green, blue, 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 Scapeshift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 20 conceits. Easy 2-0. Just cast Veiled Memphis, Death for Force, and then you're safe. Yeah. It's kind of the same. Just keep on winning with this list. I'm into it though. Thank you for the follow, Gonja. On the play. Keep. I'm gonna go get a basic forest. I'm not going to shock here. If we're playing against an aggressive deck, that could be brutal. And this deck is very good, man. This deck is very, very good. Discard spell. Okay. Robert. That's pretty bad for us, actually. Pretty bad for us. Pretty bad for us. Bolt off the top. I mean, it would only be fair, right? Suspend search, pass the turn. Ren and ticks off the top. It's pretty solid. Pretty freaking solid there. They don't have red mana though. Yeah, definitely the 2 damage there are worth it to be able to cast our Puddle. Big oof for OP. I mean, we still don't know. They have not made a land drop, right? Like, we don't know whether they are missing the land drop or not. Maybe they are. Would be great if they were. Cast search for forestless growth. They know about Quaddle, right? Yeah, they do. But the problem if I use search to get a forest, that means that I'm not searching, I'm not using it to get an island, so this Mystic Sanctuary is going to be taking longer and longer, right? Okay. Main deck explosives is certainly interesting. Okay, blow up my one when my one drops. It is kind of annoying, if I'm being completely honest. Yes. I think we're just gonna ping here. I know that they have no hasty threats, so we can safely do this. That Ren was a hell of a draw. This is why we're playing 3 copies in the deck, right? I would imagine they're gonna Ren minus as well. They draw their basics? Yeah, they did. That's funny. Another Bob. And Ren. Makes sense. That makes sense. So let's cast this card. Cast it. Island. It's pretty nice. So we kill Bob. Is there something I want to draw? Play this. Bolt. Well, that's fantastic, right? Now we get to reset our... I guess I want to put the Bolt on top, right? Just because it's an answer to the Lurrus. Now we draw a card and we reset Ren. So we have a Ren superiority. Super Renity. And we also have a 4/5 flyer in play, right? It's just, we also just, you know. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. We have a Bolt, which represents either an answer to the Lurrus or an answer to the Ren. We have a Cryptic, which is just an answer to literally anything. Then we have an active Ren and a 4/5 flyer, which represents a 3-turn clock. That dude's dead. That dude is a dead dude. Oh, I didn't have Bolt. Ooh, that's huge. That is huge. So let's Mayfell's Bolt this fella. Swing. Holding up Cryptic. Snake. And I think we got this one locked up. That Ren draw off the top. Whew. Speak of a way to turn this game around. Speak of a way to turn this game around. They knew about this Cryptic. So imagine they have another one. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. So we're gonna put Mystic Sanctuary. I think we get back our Cryptic, right? Yeah. Oh no, we should have clicked on the Bolt because that's actually lethal, right? We take 1 from here, 1 from here, plus 3 from the Bolt, even if they gain a life. That's 7, 8, 9. So yeah, it was definitely correct for me to get the Bolt. All right, these and these, and we don't want anger is the question. How angry are the gods gonna be? One anger? I guess he said charm is just better, probably. This deck is fun, man. This deck is fun and is very, very good. Anger looks good. Yeah, but I mean, Anger isn't particularly reliable against Ooze, right? I guess that the Exile clause can be pretty good. Yeah, okay, I'm into it. Definitely better than this. Maybe over Flame Slash. I definitely don't want all 4 Angers, that's for sure. I don't want to get flooded of anger effects and then my opponent just has like an ultimate, they just ultimate Rain on 6 or something, you know? Park Shannon, thank you for the follow. Is that there? Ren Slaughter of Bobs, yeah. Think Anger could be a play draw card. It could be. It could be. I mean, it's just so nice that... Oh, they have Croxa. I forgot about Croxa. What do we do about Croxa? Just say either Gust? That's all we got. Yeah, but Croxa actually sounds like it might be a problem. Because even Veil doesn't save us from Croxa, which is pretty insane. Come on, opponent. Alright, let's go. Definitely want to play around Veil. Around Boil. Veil, Boil. So we are going to play this matchup very, very differently. I'm going to aggressively look after forests. Turn 1 discard spell. So lucky. So lucky. Take your abundant growth. In the face of an Ice Vanquaddle. That's a strong statement. Oh, they just F6 through their turn. GG's. Now we're also gonna get to ramp like crazy here. Yeah, this game is over now. That ball is actually kind of a beating because like it does force me to answer it. The good thing is that now it's gonna be gone for good, so we don't have to worry about that ball coming back. Choke? Well, they can't choke. Never mind. Boil is definitely a threat. Oh, just like a naked Lurrus with no value. Wow. Let's draw some cards. Easy. Bold. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I play search here, okay. We gotta find an island here, unfortunately, because we just don't have anything else to go get. But next turn we can Quaddle into Yorion, which is pretty nice. Draw a couple of cards, get a 4 or 5 into play. What happens if they boil? They destroy 3 of my lands? Stroll is still okay. Like, it's not great. But we might just be still fine. Especially if we find the Ren, we just undo all the damage that Boyle did. We actually got boiled in a previous league today, and it just didn't matter at all. Because we had an active Ren. It was great. It was great. Do I bother playing the Ice Fang? It forces the seal to be cracked. It forces the seal to be cracked. Yeah, I guess we do. Oof, brutal. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do this though. Yeah, they're gonna crack there, that's fine. Gonna draw 2. But my opponent did show me engineered explosives, so if they explosives away my ones, like I think I'd rather just have the guaranteed draw 2, unearth. It's pretty good. That's pretty good for them. We did draw an answer, which is good for us. But they have 6 cards in hand to our 4. And they're about to have a Lurrus in play, so... Thoughtseize, look at a hand of cards that overplays themselves. Yeah, that's like the dream, right? I suspect that they just have to have a Volt in hand, right? Ren, okay. So now they're gonna play the land, now they're going to... Okay, so they just want to get value from the Lurrus, I guess? So they're gonna replay... Scavengers. Huh. So we know about the unearth. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, that felt good, chat. That one felt real good, chat. 1, 2. That one felt real good, chat. Silzine, thank you for the follow. Remember that time I didn't want to play it? Shh. Freak Mania. Shh. Don't say anything. This is gonna be Nihil Spellbomb. That's fine. Okay, so that's a boil if I ever saw one, right? So the card that we were playing around the entire game was actually in our opponent's hand. Always feels good when that happens. Means that we were clearly doing the correct thing by playing around it. They still have to beat my 4/5 flyer though. Golf and Croxa? Yeah, Golf and Croxa seemed like they could potentially be rough for us. Unearth, Lurrus. Yeah. Imagine they're gonna replay Ren here. The thing is that Ren doesn't really do much here, because if they take one ping from a Verdant Catacombs, they're putting themselves in a 2-turn clock. I mean, there's 2 things that we can do. We can wait to bolt, because if we draw another bolt, it's lethal. That's one school of thought. The other thing is that my opponent did not get the value immediately, so we can bolt now, and they don't get any value at all, right? I think that is correct because the Lurrus gains them life if I don't kill it, and we're drawing towards exactly only 2 cards. And if I draw something like a Cryptic, which I still have 4 copies in my deck, then I can't cast it, right? So I think it's correct for me to do this. Cryptic. Man's whitelisted, or is the man one step ahead? I'm thinking. What is the real truth? What is the real truth? Pre-record. Pre-recorded. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose, yeah, so we're gonna counter and draw there. They could veil. The thing is that if they veil, that means that they can't play the Lurrus, which means that they can't gain the life. So now they play the Lurrus for no value. Search resolves, it's kind of whatever. Get an island. What do we draw? Growth Spiral. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Just 1 land, 7. Find an answer to my Yorion opponent. Yeah, they gain life, but it's still a 2-turn clock. Early concession though, because if they have another brutality, they could have played Nihil Spellbomb, they could have cycled, and then they could have been able to get there, but... Granted, that was a match where my opponent f6 through their turn 2, right? So let's be realistic there. We definitely had a... It was actually pretty close for... But it was mostly close because my opponent destroyed all my lands, right? That's like the only reason why it was remotely close. Okay. What's the record in the day? So we're 2-0, 5-0, 2-0, 4-1. So that is 11-1. That's a great draw. Means I don't need to shock to draw a card, which is exactly what I want to do. Another Abundant Growth, maybe not so great though. Okay. Light up the stage. Oh, skewer the critics. Oh, we're playing against Burn. We're not playing against Prowess. So we're definitely gonna need to shock. So it's Abundant Growth here. We're probably gonna die on turn 3, are we? Yeah, we're totally gonna die on turn 3. Yeah, our opponent just has us here. They just have the nuts. Any one drop spell kills us. Yeah. Alright. Turn 3 kill. So we want this. I don't think we want Pierce. We want this though, and we want Flame Slash. We might want a couple of Angers. Cryptics. Remand out. I guess I might want Spell Pierce actually. Cut a Ren. Yep, something like this. All the Angers. I don't think I want all the Angers. Like we already have Flame Slash, Lightning Bolt, Is Charm. Like the Angers are fine, but they're not like incredible. I don't want to be flooded on it, right? I don't want to spend 3 mana. I don't want to spend 3 mana to like kill a Monster Swift Sphere, which would have been the line that we're going there. Cryptic is so bad. I disagree. I think that Cryptic is serviceable after you get to the mid to late game. Like you need. It's not only about surviving the early game. Like we also have to have a way to close the game, and Cryptic does exactly that. Like we definitely want to draw some number of Cryptics on turns 4+. Because this is burn, right? Like they're gonna kill us with their spells. Not only with their creatures. Yeah, exactly, but we don't need that much to survive, DJoy. We just need a couple of timely removal spells. Eidolon would be brutal here. Ridiculous. Okay, that's not Eidolon. So we're still playing. How do you like in the Mono Red Prowess format? We are. I don't think we have faced Mono Red Prowess so far today, which is pretty wild. I've been facing it a lot lately, but not today for whatever reason. Yep. We didn't. This is the first time I'm playing against Burn too, which is pretty crazy. Soul Guide Lantern. I mean, I guess they're afraid of Uro, so it makes sense. Like, it doesn't seem great, but why not main phase Quaddle? Because of what we're about to see right now. If I can trade this Quaddle for this Monastery Swifter, that means that I can save my Lightning Bolt for the Lurrus. Not guaranteed that it's gonna happen, but if it does happen, or if, I mean, even if like if. Oh yeah. Sweet. 2/5-0s denied. Brutal. Okay. Fetch for Triumph here. Would love to draw like an Uro or something. Thank you, thank you. So now they're gonna get to Lurrus plus Soul Guide Lantern and exile my Uro. That's gross. Opponent confirmed Luxac. Oh wait, what's that? They have another Soul Guide Lantern. Skewer. Okay. Pog. So green, green, blue, blue. Fetch for Triumph, I guess. Udo. That's an insane draw. Counter the skull crack here. Whoo, baby. Whoo, baby. Oh, baby. Alright, so they have to take exactly a path to exile. Otherwise, this Uro just takes over so quickly. Light up the stage. Not gonna cut it. On the draw, I think I want more angers. Looks so easy. I mean, everybody knows that I'm never lucky though. So if I who I'm never lucky can make it look easy, you know that you're gonna be doing great. Maybe this was not a keep. Maybe I got a little bit hasty there. Okay, never mind. We're doing good. If that had been a creature on turn 1, we would be in a lot more trouble. Okay, so we have an end game. Stupid cryptics. Stupid cryptics. We'll just Quaddle, kill the Sphere, and then just cast Urine and Quaddle if we miss another play. Like with 12 1-drops, I think we're heavily incentivized to play Snake main phase. If they are using removal spell on Snake, I think we're happy. Yeah, but it's not about them using a removal. It's about them like potentially making a play that benefits them. Fetching right now because my opponent's playing light up the stage, so I don't want to take damage on their turn to turn on, because that will turn on Spectacle. Gobbo. I was thinking of playing Growth Spiral, but now that they played the Gobbo, I think I'm just gonna Snake. Like the absolute is just too high if we get to trade. Drawing Udo. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so they definitely have a Skullcrack here. Boros Charm, yeah, that's pretty good. Just have triple, just triple everything. Just triple. Oh, okay. They just have Boros Charm as the last card. There's no way they have Boros Charm. Not hitting a land drop there is kind of brutal. Counter target spell, return target permanent. We can bounce a land, or we can just draw a card. I guess bouncing a land doesn't really do anything, right? Does it? I guess it prevents them from... Yeah, I think bouncing a land is actually good, so... Counter target spell, return target permanent. I don't think they have Searing Blaze, and now they cannot cast the Lurrus this turn. They're showing me the card that they drew. Okay. It's not a good line. Lava Spike down to 1. Okay, so now Udo is good to go. Wait, what? Wow. My opponent with the secrets. Okay, so we're going to filter here, abundant growth here. Green 1, 2, Udo. Yeah, now they're super far away. Yeah, not hitting all of these land drops is just brutal for us. Like, they cannot Boros charm us. That's pretty good. It's pretty freaking good. Can we draw, please? I don't think I can attack because I don't want to leave myself vulnerable to Goblin Guide. Mishra's Bubble. Okay. I think my opponent did not play this game pretty well. I don't think they played this very well. Gonna counter and we bounce the Vestige again. We can counter bounce Vestige. That means that they're not gonna be casting Lurrus next turn either. Counter target spell, bounce this. And I think I am seriously considering flame slashing my own Quaddle, so we can flashback Udo this turn. I think I'm gonna do that. If we don't draw something, yeah, we didn't. Okay, so we're going to swing for 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna flame slash my own thing. Not being able to draw lands here is brutal, because otherwise this would be so much easier. Udo, green, blue, blue, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cryptic on top. We could have killed them with so many turns ago. If they lure us down with die, no, because they can only replay this twice, and that takes them mana. And they also have only one white source. And yeah, and I bounce the ATB tap land, so that time walks them yet once again to cast the Lurrus. And if this, okay. See if I can find an answer to Skullcrack. Boros charm me. Sure. Down to 3. Okay, you float 2 mana for no reason. And now what? Now we gain 3. Okay, and now we have lethal. It's Scapeshift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. What a grind, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoo! Damn, what a game. Those tempo plays, man. Just cryptic bouncing the ETB tap land just so my opponent can never deploy the Lurrus. I think my opponent could have played that a little bit better. When they play that skull crack for no reason and they allowed me to use my mana efficiently, I think that was a pretty bad mistake on their part. If we had continued the holding pattern, I think they might have been able to get there. Sounds pretty sexy though. So turn 1 search for tomorrow. Definitely an argument for leading on Breeding Pool, so we can actually have an untapped Mystic Sanctuary on turn 3. I think that on turn 3 we're going to be playing Uro though, so... Okay, so Lurrus jumped again. Oh no, Swift Spear. Okay, never mind. Super smart on my part to not have Fetch and Shocked. Clearly I am a genius. Katria Triome. Bolt is nice. And I think I just bolt here main phase. Swifty número 2. Interesting that they would splash black. The white splash seems so much better in this deck. Okay, so we're gonna find an island here. Uro. Ren? That doesn't do anything, right? I don't think that does anything. Not yet, at least. Cling to Dust is a mirror breaker and relevant against the format. Fair. I mean, Cling to Dust would be brutal here, right? Being able to take my Uro would be super good for them. But if Carol keep. That one is a little bit tougher to justify. Opponent says rip. I mean, they play the land first. That's a rough mistake there. We're gonna use. I think we're just gonna Snake plus Ren here, unless we find the fetch land. If we find the fetch land, then we're gonna be in great shape because we're just gonna be able to get Uro back. Second Uro. I guess it's not terrible. Ping there. They might be able to trigger Prowess, yeah. Cling to Dust, there you go. Whoever called it, good job. Just offered a split at 4-0 after being paired down when I was down a game at multi 5. It worked. Nice. Nice. Good move, Magus. Mind tricks. It's the mind tricks there. I guess I'm gonna put the Steam Vents tapped. They might actually have to kill the Ren here, which would be great for us. They might have to kill the Ren just so I don't trigger, so I don't attack the Abbot again. Prowess. Yeah, this is stupid. Okay. So they did answer the Euro. Fetch land, they ran fetch land. Excellent. Excellent. So we fetch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 Mystic Sanctuary. Put Bolt on top. Yes. Udo. Green, green, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Bolt there. Get that guy out of here. If they have something like an Earth, that's brutal, but... Okay, we're at 19. Lurrus is gone. And we still have an Ice Fang in hand that we can get value with. Vomit. Death this turn. I mean, it's not impossible by any means. So let's get some info here. Because I think we don't block, right? They're splashing white Magus. They're splashing black Magus, so they don't have a path. But Soulscar Mage makes my Udo smaller. And sadder. Double Bolt on the Uro. Is that what's up? Could be what's up. It is what's up. Okay, so draw a card, draw a blank. We take way too much damage, kind of like an unreasonable amount of damage. Put Bolt on top, Yorion. Link. What do we kill? We kill the Soulscar Mage 100%, right? They are still at 20, I just noticed that. Insane. We have so many draws that win the game on the spot though. Like we draw Scapeshift, we win. We draw a Cryptic, we kinda win too. I'm gonna flashback Cling to Dust. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Getting the Euro. Getting the Lightning Bolt to draw a card. So they're trying to set up lethal. Again, looking for a Cryptic Scapeshift. Ice Fang, not great. Let's see what's up. Cycling. Let's go. Yes. Fatal Push. Wow. So I will imagine that they're gonna go for lethal here. So I block. Opponent attempts to bolt or whatever. 3 mana. What's 3 mana? I'm ready to be surprised at this, but Call against command? My opponent is playing Call against command. Wow. Counter target spell, return target permanent. Wow. My opponent is playing Call against command in their Prowess deck. Wow. Okay, so we're just getting Udo luck now. Good breeding pool there. At this point, it's not impossible for us to run out of mountains. Well, I guess that we're still pretty far away. It's really bad. I mean, it's just like the cards are just so absurd. Like Udo and Lurrus are just sorry, Lurrus is just so absurd that you can put it in any shell, and it might actually just win games, even if a list is not particularly good Magus, I think. But this is just like seems like you're just trying to just a little bit too hard, you know. At that point, you're kind of getting just playing a different deck, right? Swift Spear. I'll block. Remand. God damn it. Definitely attacking with Udo. I'm probably not attacking with the other ones. I guess Remand pretty sick against Cling to us, right? Can we draw one of our cards to just win the game? Guess not. No. We apparently cannot draw one of our cards to just win the game. This is kind of like retrace, right? So if I remand this, it goes back to their hand. Inquisition of Kozilek. So let's bolt this. Like if my opponent had had like lava darts and like good cards instead of Column's Command and silly cards like this, I think we would have been super dead. So we were definitely pretty likely that they were playing this version instead of the other one. Remand it for the value, yeah, so that they can trigger Prowess again. Seems like good value. We just never found escape shift that game. Brutal. Pretty insane. I'm pretty sold on this deck though. I'm pretty sold on this deck. I might consider playing this deck in the if I am playing in the Lotus Box event this weekend, which I might. I think I'm gonna consider playing this deck. I will definitely need kind of like a lot more practice, but I am definitely impressed by it. This hand is just too expensive. They kept 7. Yeah, too expensive. This is better. Pretty awkward though with my color requirements. Baresco 91, thank you for the follow. Bolt, Flame Slash. That's brutal. So I guess I have to fetch Shock here. Because I'm going to be fetch shocking at some point. So I might as well be able to suspend the first turn and then be able to hold up Pierce on 2. Thoughtseize. Yeah, these cards just don't make sense in this deck. Ah, they're also playing white. Okay. All the greed. All the greed, I guess. So I'm probably going to be piercing anything. If Lurrus is so good in Lurrus decks, why do people only play one? Good question. Yep. So I guess that we're gonna pierce here the bubble, which sucks, but it is one card. And it allows me to use my mana here. I imagine that Willnet knows and they're just trolling TLO. So we need a red sword, a bolt style card, I guess. Green swords in case we draw Udo. Easy. They do have perfect information here. I'm probably going to throw this Quaddle under the bus here. We're just dead. It's insane how this deck never runs out of gas. Molten Rain. Wow, my opponent's going a little bit too deep in my opinion. Molten Rain. So at this point they're a mid-range deck. Like I wonder how many lands they're playing, because seems to me that there will come a point where it will get awkward. It's brutal. That's brutal. So they're gonna get to exile everything now. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. Okay, so are we just dead here? That's not dead yet. They need one more spell. They do have it, of course. All right, game three. Game three. Yeah, I think I like this setup. All the Prowess lists are full Molten Rain in the sideboard. It seems so greedy, right? Like, well, I guess that you're trying to cast Lurrus. So I guess that you're trying to cast Lurrus, so maybe like you are planning on getting to 3 mana. Yeah, so I guess maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. They only have 19 lands. Well, that is kind of ridiculous then. Our opponent's deck cannot only have 19 lands, right? They're already playing Colonel's Command, they're playing Cling to Dust, like they need to play more lands. There's no way they can get away with such a low land count. Okay, I like this hand. How are we going to sequence, though? I think we're going to shock, even though it's going to be painful. Alternatively, we could have gone turn 1 Astrolabe. Yeah, because this mountain is super awkward. Okay, this is good. Every spell that they cast without a creature in play, I am basically gaining life. I guess virtually gaining life, I should say. Yikes. Basic Swamp. Yeah, I don't know about Basic Swamp, man. Yeah, our opponent's deck just seems like a worse version of... Maybe the idea is like you know you're playing a worse deck, but you're better in the mirror. Maybe that's the plan. Spell Pierce. Are they gonna go for a Molten Rain? Because that would be great for us. Seems like it. Got him. Alright, so we're just gonna slam Yori on this turn. Draw a card, unless we draw Udo. Do we want to draw Growth Spiral? Do we want to draw a Growth Spiral? I guess we do. Here's my 4/5. And this is why I don't feel like Molten Rain is where we want to be, right? Seems, yeah. But like, it's too late now. It's too late for the Molten Rain to really matter. Come on. Don't do this to me, deck. Don't do this to me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just have to survive this turn and not get Thoughtseize. And I guess not get Molten Rain again. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, we need a second green source too. That's true. That's true. Oh my god. Search for Tomorrow is a green source, I guess. Even before they K-command my Astrolabe, and I'm just like the saddest person ever. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we're just not gonna have enough time now. So it's 3 now. Yeah, only one card in hand. It seems to be something. Okay, Cyclone Earth. Okay, so we die to Bold plus land. We don't die to just the Lurrus, so my opponent needs something else. Just Lurrus is not enough. Just Bolt is also not enough. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Kill me, says my opponent. I'm gonna say, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get Valakut and we have 1. Yeah, we do have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Save targets. No, yes, always yield. Should pay 2 life for the 1 for the meme? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I would rather not lose the match with the win on this deck. Again, I'm pretty sure if my opponent had had access to a bunch of like lava darts and stuff, they would have won that game. So this deck owns. Yep. Yes, it does. If we win this one, we're gonna be 14-1 on the day. If we lose, 13-2, which is still pretty freaking insane. Matt Miller 117, thank you for that Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Matt. Really appreciate your support. Thank you. Yeah, this hand looks great. Again, playing against the Lurrus deck. Who would have thought? By the way, these searches for tomorrow have been excellent. Like, not playing 4 is just a mistake. Like, I'm definitely sold that we just need 4 copies of Search for Tomorrow. So depending on whether our opponent is playing Jund or Prowess or something like that, we're going to shock next turn to hold up remand, or simply just abandon growth and move on. We're definitely shocking the first one. It also enables our bolt and stuff. Okay, so we're playing against the burn again. I think we just kill this main phase. Play this tapped, just bolt here. I want to get got by like a lava dart or whatever. Swifty. Well, we can kill that one too. And with our opponent missing land drops, I think that we might want to. Yeah, we can't do that. Blue, red. Play Triumph, pass the turn. Not playing around Gotshot? No, I'm not gonna play around Gotshot. Nice. So this allows me to cast this search. Go get an island. And we might want to put something back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. See, I'm gonna Sanctuary the Bolt. Just want to make sure that I have access to a removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I shock, I draw one more card. Yeah, when my opponent is so far behind, I think I'm going to do this. This is effectively the same as taking the shock from the Seal of Fire. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Remantless Sanctuary's Epic Synergy. It's solid. Scapeshift, please. And we got literally nothing. So Udo wins. Udo wins. Scapeshift wins. Like those were some horrendous draws from the Astrolabe and from the Ice Fang. Those were some really bad draws. Wow, opponent confirmed Luxac. Confirm Luxac. Abundant Growth. Okay. Guess that's something. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 mountains. Should I attack is the question. I think I don't, right? We just chill. Definitely questionable whether to kill the Swift Sphere or to kill the Abbot there. Because the Abbot gets killed by Ren and 6, while the Swift Spear does not. Seal of Fire is fine. I'll block if they attack, yeah. Cling to Dust, my Lightning Bolt. It's fine. Okay. So if they bounce here, if they trigger here, I think I'm going to bounce plus draw. Bounce Yorion. If they bolt, we get blown out, but that's fine. That means that that's another lightning bolt that goes to this and not my face. Or that's just a blowout on my part. Sweet. Cryptic, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Orion. 1, 2, 3. Also, my opponent cannot cast Lurrus anymore. I imagine that there's at least one land in their hand. Remains. Okay. Winning game 1 against these decks is just insane. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little bit lucky over here. Romance, go. Rens, go. Definitely feel like I'm getting pretty lucky here. But I'm getting pretty lucky and getting pretty unlucky at the same time, because like we've been like if we had drawn Escape Shift at any point earlier, the game would have been over. So we're just like biting our nails while trying to stay alive until we finally find this card, and then we never find it, but our opponent just gets tired and they just concede. It's too bad that we actually have to play Anger of the Gods in the current metagame because of how relevant it is with the interaction with Lurrus. Because double red is not easy actually for us to achieve. Like we just need to shock, right? Like we just need to shock a lot to have double red on turn 3. Which is not what you want to be doing against the kind of decks against which you want Anger of the Gods. But I think it is correct to play the Angers instead of like Fire Spout or Radiant Flames or something. All right. Up to 2 games for that 5-0. Second 5-0 of the day, potentially. Yeah, we can't keep this. No interaction whatsoever. Damn it. Do we keep this? This hand could be anything. Is 5 color Knave good in Modern? I think it's fine. Yeah, I think my opponent kept 6. I think I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. This hand is a lot better. Keep. Gonna bottom these, and we're gonna bottom this one. Yeah, it's gonna be the last game, Royal Egg. Yeah, we're 4-0 again. We 5-0 the first league. We 4-1 losing the last match. Yeah, this forest is gross. And now we're 4-0 again here. This deck has been firing on all cylinders for us today. Soulscar Mage. Wow. I guess they're missing land drops. Not bad. Yeah, the deck's pretty good. I was expecting that the deck was very good, but like I've been very impressed. Like I think this deck might just be better than I thought it was originally. It's very, very good. It is very, very good. Another Soulscar Mage. Gust. Okay, I mean, if I'm not gonna draw land, at least that one is pretty solid there. So we can hold up either Pierce or Gust, whatever we feel is best. Letting this resolve. I'm probably gonna be gusting for sure. Brutality. They're gonna. I guess that we actually Pierce here, right? Land. Weather the storm. Feels bad, man. This forest is just atrocious. Atrocious. (13-1) today, yeah. 13-1 so far, up a game here. This is not looking pretty good though. I don't really like the look of this game. Swift Sphere. Okay, so they put Soulscar Mage in the bottom. They do not know about Anger. That land doesn't really come as a surprise there. We really need to leverage this Anger. Like, the best thing that can happen for us is like our opponent goes Lurrus into bubble. We get to gain 9 life. And then we take 2 from the Swift Spear. Oh, if they go Lurrus into... Oh, I was going to say, if they go Lurrus into Soulscar Mage. That's ridiculous. They're just going to do nothing? I don't think we're in that good of a spot. I don't think we're in that good of a spot. Unless they play their Lurrus out. I don't think we're in that great of a spot. But if they do play the Lurrus, then we're gonna be in a great spot. So right now we're at a virtual 8. Okay, so I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. On end step, I'm just going to Growth Spiral into... I mean, I guess what we could do is we could just like Easy Charm the Swift Spear on the end step. Yeah, I didn't want to Easy Charm into Weather the Storm. But I think that Spiral into Weather is okay. Like our opponent knows about this. That's why they are not doing anything. So what we can do is we can Iset Charm. Actually, I think now that I think about it, I think I like to Iset Charm here. Because my opponent needs to play a spell in order to save the Swift Sphere, which gives me 3 more life. So this is a charm actually puts my opponent in a pretty awkward spot. And without pressure in play, then there's not much else that they can really do. Like they cannot continue passing like they're doing right now. And I'm just gonna play the Weather Storm right now. We gain 6, that's fine. But now our opponent might actually start playing into our plan. Anything I would change in my list? I mean, I played. This is my 15th match, so I haven't played too much with it. But it has felt super, super good, as is. So I wouldn't really go around changing too much. I know the things that I like 4 Search for Tomorrow, I think are just a must. I think that not playing Steve might be correct. And then the sideboard, of course, you need to build it for whatever you think will be best, right? Needs more Astral Drifts. Nice. Here comes the cat. Okay, so we're gonna anger here. One, two, three. They can play 2 spells, and that would save the Swift Sphere, and then I bolt it. They could also just fire their own Lurrus if they have stuff like Unearth or whatnot. But then I'm still saving my bolt to answer this, even after they Unearth. Also, that's 2 damage that I'm not taking, right? This game has been super insane. So I guess that we're just gonna wait first. Okay, so they flow the Manamorphose and they flow the mana. Okay, still did nothing. So we're in a okay spot. Would love to find stuff like that allows me to cantrip and whatnot. Well, got my futsies. Down to 10. Okay, so Yorion is a 2-turn clock now, so I think I'm gonna play it out just for no value. As is. Okay, so now that's actually a 1-turn clock. Can Thoughtseize Sanctuary? Nope. No, you cannot. Isn't it great? What tense matches. Such tense matches. I guess I could have Path to Exile. Sanctuary. Get back bolt. Okay, so we're playing a longer game here. If they have another instant, we get God here. I guess we just get 2 for 1, but that's fine. I think. No, it's not better to do that. I guess that you're right. It would be. Oh wow, that's such a good draw for them. Wow, insane draw. My opponent is a master. My opponent is an absolute master. Alright, let's draw an anger. Let's draw an anger of the gods. Okay. Okay, hold my horses. Hold your horses, opponent. Anger. It's not it. However, what this does is now Scapeshift is a lethal top deck. We actually have to bolt one of them, otherwise we just die, so. No, but it's 1 land drop and now, so now if we draw a Scapeshift, we just win. My opponent is complaining in chat. After they drew 3 abbots in a row, after they drew 3 abbots in a row, they complain to me. They complain to me about how lucky I am. Can you believe that? You love to see it. All right. 1. I love how slow this process is in Moto. And I'm gonna send them all upstairs because they could have like I forgot that we could have just put all of them. The black card, which I don't remember. It's some reasonable salt. It's not like the saltiest thing I've ever seen. It's a moderate salt. You just say, what a fucking god. I mean, I kind of am, so I mean, they're not wrong, right? Not wrong. All right, we're showing. Oh, I was gonna say we're showing the first page, but that's just not true. Whoops, never mind. Disappointed, yeah. casual 14-1 in the day. Is that real? This deck is very, very real. This deck is very, very real. So many things that I like about this deck. Search for Tomorrow looks is definitely a 4-off. Remand is kind of medium, but I guess that I understand why it's there. Instant Charm was pretty awkward in a couple of situations, but in other situations it was great. Like it's a great combo with Ren and 6, for example. So you can just like draw your lands and then you can actually cycle them away for actual good cards and stuff. And the flexibility is okay. It's kind of nice. Steve, I don't know how I feel about Steve. I don't really have a solid argument for Steve, but being able to not have to tap out Ming's Face for Steve was nice. So I definitely think that four growth spiral should happen before the fourth Steve. Like the first list that we played actually had 4 Steves and 3 growth spirals. I think that at least we should start the other way around. Yeah, the worst part is that it's not only that we are starting with 8 cards in hand every single game. Like that match that we played against, we won on a mult to 5 against Prowess, right? We won on a mult to 5, and that is because like it's not that you just have 8 cards in your hand, but one of those 8 cards, the one that your opponent cannot Thoughtseize, so that they cannot interact with, it's actually a freaking 4/5 flyer that blinks all your stuff that gives you value. So that is the problem. It's not only the fact that you start with 8 cards, because if you have 8 lands, that's still not very good. But when one of those cards, when your 8th card is a 4/5 flyer that draws between like in average you draw 2 cards, that's not okay. That's just not okay. Anyway, this is great. This deck is great. I'm sold. I'm buying right now. This deck is awesome. I'm currently trying to figure out which cards I'm missing in paper, and unfortunately I'm missing a lot of them. So that's really unfortunate. Missing the Quaddles, missing the Wrens, missing the 3 Euros, missing 3 Cryptics, missing 1 Scapeshift. So we're missing many cards, unfortunately. But definitely, I'm gonna be looking closely at this deck. I would like to try to make room for 1 more mountain. That was the only thing that I wished. Like the first list, I think had 1 more mountain because we had the full 4. We had the full 4 triumphs. Oh no, still 10 mountains. Huh, interesting. Oh, I guess maybe we don't need them. Yeah, very, very good. The sideboard is still pretty much up in the air, right? This could go either way. Weather the Storm could be interesting. More Weather the Storm could be interesting. I do think that 4 Anger is probably like a starting point even. Like I don't think that we can play any less than 4 Angers. We could play 3, but like if we do that, we definitely need to add more removal. But yeah, great deck. Incredible results today. Very good. All right. Hope that you have enjoyed the content. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much.